What is up everyone, it is me, Leapex, and today we are actually back with another vlog. This will probably lead into my £700 gaming PC build. I'm still waiting for the parts, so, oh god, I'm still getting used to holding my tripod. So, I'm still waiting for the parts to come, so as every part arrives, I'll be showing them on video, but I have an update. You remember that electrical problem I was having in my office? Well, let me show you something pretty cool. Right everyone, you ready? This is my office. Yeah, oh wait, hold on. I didn't realise you could take pictures and whilst recording. So, let me turn the camera around. Managed to finally fix the problem. Look. Yeah. Managed to fix both the issues because it was this. So behind it, the live wire completely come away from the base plate, so which caused it when I turned that on, it was still connected to the metal plug inside, but when I turned it on, it was still getting an electrical signal. So the top one was working, which made it flicker, but then the bottom one was still having an electrical signal like that, which then caused it all to flicker and then cut out. So I took it off, and the actual metal screw that screws into the plug socket was completely out, which probably isn't the best thing to happen, especially when it's your office and you're working in it 24/7. It could have been a fire hazard, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm gonna wait for my parts to arrive. Let me just check when they are arriving. So arriving today is the G-Lab combo 4-in-1 gaming bundle, which is the keyboard, mouse, headset and a mouse pad. So this is obviously for all the customer. We've got the RX 550 4GB GDDR5. That's out for delivery. We've got the case already arrived. I updated their case to the Corsair Spec Delta. They were gonna have the Streak, the Aerocool Streak case, but I updated them on that. And they also have a 24-inch Philips gaming monitor. It's 75Hz, but I got it obviously at the price quoted. And I got I was going to get them the A320 board because obviously on their budget, but I managed to get a steal for the quote or invoice, a B450GB socket. It's a micro ATX, but obviously that'll fit perfectly into the Spec Delta. So yeah, that's the next PC that we're building on this channel. I was going to do the £300 gaming PC. I didn't have permission from the customers to do so. So obviously as a company, because I'm not just like a your YouTube channel, I'm still a company, so I've got to think about user data or Data Protection Act, all these different things. Some people don't want their computer on the internet because a lot of them are Christmas presents. They're buying from my company for a Christmas present. Subscribe, whoever isn't watching, or who's watching right now and who is not subscribed. Go down, subscribe, it's free. It's free. And if you are enjoying this content and you keep coming back to my channel, subscribe. And obviously make sure you give a like or a dislike. Some people might enjoy my videos, other people might not. And if you do not like this video, leave in the comment section down below why you do not enjoy my videos, and I will make sure to try and update my content. Right everyone, so what I'm going to do is, not all the stuff's come, as some people know, it's out of focus where I am, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the power supply unit, and then obviously the video will continue over the days when new parts start to arrive in. So yeah, let's get this case open and install the power supply unit. Yeah, just good old power supply unit's going in there. I do not need to open up the front for now because I'm only putting the power supply unit in, and I'm going to route the cables through here. So let me that. We are today installing the Corsair, not Corsair, Cooler Master 500 watt a power supply unit. Very, very, very trusty brand. Probably one of my second favourite brands is Cooler Master. I used to rock a Cooler Master case. It was pretty good. Right. Make sure we've got it the right way. Fan down. This way. Okay. So, Mr. Spec Delta. Let's get this in nice and yeah, people can see. I hope people can see without my head getting in the way though. Right. It's always those little legs that they get stuck on sometimes. Can't see it. Okay. Nice. So people can see that. What I'm going to do is so keep it in frame. Let's get that installed in. Right. There. That's lined. That's aligned. Move it over slightly. So hole. As we get my trusty kit out. I've got to bring my other battery down today, so hopefully this camera does not die, but I don't think it should. But bear in mind guys, usually this is what I do. Sorry about that everyone, I just had a phone call. So anyway, let's install the power supply unit. Come on. Let's get this on. Right. Let's start. Again, like I said in my last video, my last PC building video, I go cross to cross instead of line to line because it puts even pressure, especially with the chassis. You don't want the metal bending when you put too much pressure or uneven pressure, but that's just how I do it. Oh god, I keep doing that. Every bottom one I've done, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it doesn't go in. It's close. There we go. There we go. There's that one. We're gonna have a look at the end, see what wires they've given us for building this computer, and what we need and what we don't need. Even though I don't have the parts yet, I've built that many computers, I know what we will need and what we won't need. And hopefully there isn't Alex connectors because they're a bit old fashioned now. Let's get this in. Okay, nice. So I will keep them bunched. We've got graphics card, pin, I don't think they need that, graphics card, Molex, hell no, 24 pin, yep, SATA, yep. Where's the CPU? Ah, there it is, and there's the CPU. Nice. What I'm going to do is we're going to unravel this. I have my bin over there. Right, let's unravel this. Let's get this in carefully. I do want to swap that back fan out as well for an RGB one, if I can fit one in. Hopefully it will indeed let me. So we've got that in there, and well, yeah. Don't know if, because there isn't a driver. I'll wait until the motherboard comes because I have not worked with the motherboard that I bought for this PC. So I'll wait for the motherboard comes, see what how many USBs it's got, and if it has enough USBs where I can change this back fan out for another RGB fan, then I'll do it. If not, I'll have to take an RGB fan from the front and just move it to the back. And something I noticed as well is they're all daisy chained in the front, which is fine, so I'll just unplug it and then plug it into the new one. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll I'll update everyone, or I'll be back second all the other parts have arrived. Literally all the other parts bar the hard drive. If it comes on Friday, then can't do much, but I'll wait until that comes, and then I'll continue recording this. I'll set my camera up a lot better so people can see like the full thing. God, the weight on that already. So I'll clip my fingers and I'll see everyone once everything comes. We are back with the other parts. Let me just turn the screen around so I can actually see myself a little bit. Okay. So I'm not going to show you the bottom of the box because it's got my address on it. But this is the B450GB DS3H. It's actually proper Diddy keyboard motherboard. You've seen the size of that? It's mental. So yeah, so they're having this motherboard, which is obviously pairing into the Spec Delta. Yeah, I like that. I like the gigabyte on there, as people can see it. Hopefully it's focused today. This here is obviously the Spec Delta, as people know. So we've just got the Ryzen 3 1200, and we've got your bog standard CPU case, cooling fan. We've got the 16GB of DDR4 RAM. So we'll that's my favourite bit. So let's do my favourite bit first. And I'll have to take them off because of the cooler. Let's have another oh no, I don't. I thought I had another cooler, but I don't, unfortunately. This is my favourite part. No, I actually hate these. I hate these coolers because they don't clip on, like onto these mounts. And I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer them to, well, you know, clip. These are not clips. These are just screw it in to the mounting bracket, and it's I find it very tedious. Even though I've built so many computers with the stock fan, it's just super tedious. So let's get this in. Again, if it stops recording and starts recording at different points, that is because the DSLR can only do about 30 minutes recording. And if I need to change the battery out, obviously on the camera. So we've got that and that. Get off. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to not install the cooler yet when I haven't even put in the thing. Come on, here we go. Open up the latch. Like I say again, the triangle on the CPU pins down there in that corner goes from the triangle on to here. Shut the latch and give it a little bit of a wiggle. Close the latch. Again, resistance is fine. Let's open this up. Paste is already applied. Sometimes I prefer to do the paste differently, but hey ho, everyone's different. But what I would usually do, because I found the way around it being so annoying, is I'd put them on like that first, and I'd slowly put it down, make sure it's lined up, keep pressure on top, make sure it's lined up on all sides, and then this part starts, and let's just put pressure on. So put a couple threads in, make sure it's lined up on the other side, and put a couple threads in. And then sometimes, not all the time, it latches out. Make sure you go cross to cross, not side to side. You need even pressure on the CPU every single time. Are they in? They're in. And then this side, and then rinse and repeat. Oh, and the hard drive did actually end up coming a day early, which is pretty awesome, to be fair. Sorry, let me just there we go. Right, okay, we've got that. That's going to go back into it as well. Boom and boom. That could go there. Right, so hang on, let me just do the CPU fan. 4-pin connector there. And then you can just route it around, but I'll do that in a minute once I've installed my favourite bit. Okay, this is 3000 megahertz, by the way. Come on. Okay, so DIMM slots 2 and 4, both sides in. It can be expanded up to 32 gigabytes or 64 gigabytes, depending on if you want to upgrade in the future. So let's see if we can get a satisfying click this time. Yeah. Hear the click. Get that into there. And click. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so sorry about that, everyone. So we've got them on. That is installed. Nice. So that's done and dusted. Let's get. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. Which is the IO shield on here, as you can see. And let's give it on. Right, that is pretty important. I might have to change my battery out in a minute, but it's pretty important that we have the standoffs on. So we've got 1 and 2. Yep. Got. Might have to take that fan. Right, everyone, so I've done all the cable management and installed the motherboard. What I found out with this motherboard is, well, I've got 2 more fan headers, and unfortunately this motherboard only has 1 fan header. So I've just bought a an extension PWM fan header, so that'll be here tomorrow, so I'll install that off camera. But what I'm going to do now is pretty much the last step, which is install the graphics card. And then obviously then I'll box it all the way ready for tomorrow, or actually I'll keep it out actually, not box it up, and then I'll be done with the computer, well, tomorrow. That's for that. So as people know, again, RX 550, because unfortunately, again, this is literally the only graphics card I can get my hands on. I can't even get my hands on the GTX 1050, unfortunately, as a company, you know what I mean. So come on, now you want to come out. Yeah. There you go. So RX 550. That's down. Wait, that's fine. Oh wait, go. Right there. Back it in. Nice. There's one, and last piece of the puzzle. I have a feeling about something, and I have a feeling let me check something real quick. thank you everyone for watching this video. So that was the PC build done. I just need to get it off to the client and then all done. So I hope to see everyone on my next vlog, or even my next PC build. So thank you again for all the support, and make sure you leave a subscribe like I said at the beginning of the video. This has been filmed over the past week, so it's taken me a long time to record this, so thank you everyone for the support. Anyway guys, have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and see you all later.